Hey team, and welcome to number 2 of these battles. So this time we have Muffins playing as Angmar, and his opponent, Get Wrecked, playing as, I believe, Arthedain or Dol Amroth. I can never be too sure with that blue. So we got the Barrow-wights out front, immediately dropping to the floor to be hidden, taking the absolute maximum range. They're spreading out and spreading 2 ranks deep. So they could definitely be pushed through quite easily, but by say a cavalry unit. But you can't, again, like somebody's getting stuck. You can't really. And after a good charge, like what are you gonna kill? You're gonna kill like, you know, what, 10 of them because they're so spread out. You're gonna hit any. Sorry, you're not gonna hit any. Snagga archers behind. So of course then it's the temptation of like, well, if you're gonna charge me, I'm gonna shoot you in the back as you run away. Goblin band there as well. So if he does want to get through the Snagga, he's got the Gobble band to deal with. No hunters, though. That's a surprise. So usually what you see here is you've got the Snagga archers and the Goblin trackers. So it tends to be really an intense amount of firepower that you're faced with. So this is more of just like a scary bit of ward-off fire. I don't exactly know how much damage it could do. Hey! I was talking about this last battle. There's the kind of mix-up between this warg and troll gathering. The wargs grab them, the trolls kill them, type thing. Very scary for Cav. And yeah, on the left there, trolls of Angmar and warg riders. So yeah, okay. I like that. Snagga stalkers mixed in with Angmar halberds. Yeah, not fun to deal with, and because they're quite far back in the line, you'd really have to expose yourself to even the short range of these Snagga archers if you want to shoot at that, and the Snagga stalkers are going to take a lot of that fire. Witch-Run pikes kept even further back with a much sturdier shield of the Gundabad guard, keeping them safe, and also their exceptional armor over here as well. Yeah, once again, same matchup. Gundabad guard and pikes, with the Inquisitors in the back. Really, yeah, they don't need the warg support. They're good enough to really rattle through things by themselves, and they're going to keep the general safe too. Okay, fair. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty reliable. You see people play Angmar like this quite a lot, and no, I'm excited. And so, the thing is, these battles are all from about a year ago now, almost a year ago, so it's quite cool to see how some metas have shifted over that time. You know, even though we're still in the exact same version of the game, it's cool to see that people play it differently as time goes on. People do develop new strategies, things fall out of fashion, so you know, it's nice. It's nice to see sort of the incursion of a few different ways of playing from the past, from the distant past here. Yeah. So I mean, I suspect that's Arthedain. If I was playing in Dol Amroth, no, in a field battle, Dol Amroth is pretty damn competitive, but I think that's Arthedain. Nice and thematic, of course, Angmar versus Arthedain, and it makes sense that we've got so much anti-cavalry power, because Arthedain, Dol Amroth most certainly has cavalry power, but Arthedain most certainly does as well. Yeah, this is menacing, because all of those halberds and pikes are kept quite safe. So you can't really shoot them down as easily as you would want to. Let's see what we have. Yes. Oh! Lindon. I was wrong entirely. Horse Lords of Ulmo out front. Okay. But yeah. Oh, God. So even the Snagga archers are going to get some decent value off themselves. Harlan and infantry mix in with the Mithlon pikes. Okay. And that seems to be the case. No. 4 Lindon pikes. Again, mix in with Harlan and infantry. And that's all the way along the line. Heartland and Guard on the flanks. Nice symmetry there. Mithlon Marines too, with some Harland and Riders. So missile cavalry there too. If they could get around that like Snagga shield wall, or like Gundabad Guard shield wall, as it is in some places, they might do all right. Okay, some initial moves from Muffins. It's always cool to get this like first stare down while everybody's frantically like looking over. What's he got? Just checking out each other's armies and working out a strategy. Harlan Guard spreading out. They dominate the range game here. They're outnumbered, vastly outnumbered by the enemy archers, but they outskill them and they outrange them. And also Harlan Guard, even though they may be very light in the armor, they have got that shield value, so they can skirmish a little bit. You know, you don't want... they can't really get a great value skirmishing just because of that low armor value that Lindon is known for, but they can do a bit of it. So who's going to make the move today? Okay, Muffins is going forward, but leading the way with his Barrow-wights is going to take some time. He's keeping everything together. You want to do just little leaps. If you do a big one and you... yeah, good, he's caught that. His Snaga Archers moving a little bit further forward, and these Horseloads of Ulmo are fast, so they could be on him in a second if they wanted to. Harlan Riders there, they could even just open up into the Wargs. That could get some good value, because those Wargs are going to get some cycle charging later on anyway. Inquisitors move... No. We don't want this. Good. Get Wrecked is pulling out of there. That's not a fight that we want at all. And good that the Inquisitors are there, and we're even getting a quick little back strike on them. Looks like they actually managed to evade a lot of that, but a few of them getting a bit bloodied. Yeah, let's go to 0.7 right now, because I think we do have some confrontations. Harlan Riders pulling out. They actually... Did they get a quick... I think got a quick charge to those Barrow-wights. Good stuff. I mean, that's... Yeah, killed 7 of them. So, quick little nips is all it takes sometimes. Harlan Riders pulling out. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, Harlan Riders are the... Oh, no, they've just got their spears out. Yeah, because I thought it was Mithlon Lancers are the... Yeah, they're javelin throwing Lancers. Harlan Riders are just their spear cavalry after they pull... Yes, bolts. Good. Thought I was going insane for a second. I was like, those spears are quite long. Are you sure that's not a lance? Oh, goodness me, this is not... Oh. I don't know. That was... I think he's just being a bit too bold there. I think Get Wrecked is maybe getting a little bit full of himself after that last confrontation. And just trying to catch Muffins. Maybe he's thinking his micro's elsewhere. And he's thinking he can pull off a quick little charge. I mean, he inflicted some good casualties, but... In all honesty, maybe that was worth it, but I don't think I feel good about it. Harlan Guard opening up there. I mean, Gobble Band, Muffins won't be too upset about losing a few of them, for sure. And again, a few more Barrow-wights dead. Well, actually, no more from that. A few of them getting knocked around by their own horsemen. Very light unit, the Barrow-wights, so they can get knocked over by just a quick touch. Harlan Riders opening up. Now we see... yeah, if we want to do that, we want to get around. We want to get around them. To be honest, I would want to fire... I would want to move right there and fire down this line. Because you're shooting into their right side, so even if the Snaga Stalker takes it, he's not getting that little pitiful shield value. So, yeah, it's decent enough. What are we going for, though? I'm going to slow down to 0.6 for a second while I watch this, just so nothing too much happens elsewhere. Bang, bang, bang. Trolls, no. Okay, Wargs, for sure. Yeah, okay, I like that. Such an easy target. Such a big, beefy target. Unshielded, lightly armored, yeah. Horse Archers just rip Wargs apart. You don't really want to go for the Trolls. So Harlan Guard getting very close there. Another charge in, and this is going to go well. I think he's going to be met by the Inquisitors, but 143 before contact. Down to 130? If he... Okay, 127. We need to get out of there, though. That went well. That did go well. You Horse Lords lost. Maybe a little bit of damage to the Inquisitors, you know, in response. But okay. Maybe he's I feel he's maybe a little bit too scared of the Barrow-wights. For what they're worth. Harlan Guard getting pressured here. Wargs, not actually a worry to them. They're spears in melee. Lindon does like the little hybrid units like that. But, ooh, Inquisitors even getting in there. Yeah, Get Wrecked maybe being a little bit too bold. Harlan Riders firing at something. Maybe long-range shot into the Wargs there. Could be. And over here it looks like the Wargs and the Trolls are chasing these guys down. Oh, holy smokes. What if we get the Harlan Riders... Oh, sorry, Horse Loads of Ulmo over here. Find a way to, like, tie up the Wargs temporarily and get a charge and Trolls of Gundabad. That could be lovely. Okay. Little skirmishing back and forth seems to be going... Oh, wow. It is actually going in Lindon's favour there, but it's all trash that he's losing. I mean, Barrow-wights, you kind of want the Barrow-wights. You don't want to lose them to cav charges. More than happy to lose them to arrows. That's fine, but because they're so efficient with that. But losing them to cav charge is going to be a bit of a shame. Just because they don't respond with any damage. They do such a little amount of damage that the knights, especially, or skilled horsemen, are just able to get away. And yeah, that AP charge just rips right through them. Okay, no, pulling around. Patience. Good. Once this gets kicked off, we've only got about 5,000 frames, so once it gets properly kicked off, we are going for it. Firing on in. Into the backs of the Gobble Band. Spread out Gobble Band. Might not want to be doing that. And I mean, shooting the Trolls of Angmar. If you can guarantee a hit, you know, or guarantee a lot of your hits, then I don't actually think shooting Trolls is a bad idea. But no. You see, they're alone. I would get my Horse Lords. They're right there. I mean, they'll send the wargs back, but I think it's worth it. I think he's microing elsewhere, but I would have gone for that. I think Muffins definitely overextended those little trolls. I would have charged that for sure, because killing off a few trolls could have been a game changer, right there. Even just sort of wiping out. How many trolls of Gundabad are there? They're still there. Oh man, Muffins, you were playing with fire. Unless that was like a temptation thing. I know you'll always lose horsemen doing that, because trolls have such a high attack value, and they do have an anti-cavalry bonus, so just ripping the rider from the horse. But ooh, yeah, okay, Gobble Band, shooting. I mean, we're here now. We got to do something, right? I don't think that's a charge. Oh, trolls! Oh, damn! That's a shame. These Horse Lords getting up with 24, 23. We got lucky. We got very lucky there, I feel. That could have gone a lot worse than... Oh, no. Okay, he's coming in again. Oh, man. We are absolutely playing with fire. Both players here are just being so bold. And I definitely do appreciate that. Especially in like a tournament 1v1. You know, you often just get like... Everybody's so cautious, nobody wants to do anything. But these, for like a finale, these guys are really cracking at it. That's a shame, though. Ouch. I mean, it's not too big a thing for the Horse Lords of Vilmo. I always do tend to state, like, if you're pulling your cavalry back, always try your best to, like, face the enemy so that your shields come into play. But no, they can't do that. Watch out with this. For Lindon Pikes moving ahead. So I would be dead keen to just, you know, send a volley right into the Forlindon Pike's faces. Get wrecked moving up. Right, so he is moving to engage now. And, I mean, I guess Muffins can collapse on in quite quickly, but that initial fight is going to be hell. And yeah, we're really extending quite far past our shield wall. Yeah, for Lindon Pike's taking a bit of damage there for Get Wrecked. He's got his Harlan infantry running forward. That's good. Sometimes you just got to pick your units, run some of them, in order to keep that shield wall in front of them. Right, now we are going to be met. Pike generally beats halberd. You know, you can outrange them and stab them on down quite nicely. Barrow-wights, though, they're not really going to care too much about pikes. They'll die, though. They'll take a long time, but they'll die. And we have got that clash now. Harlan infantry slicing on through the Barrow-wights. Javies coming in from the Mithlon Marines. Oh, yeah. Okay, you want to get them used before they get tied up by the Gundabad, by the Trolls of Gundabad, which is just about to happen now. Now, we do have some cavalry action going on. Those Harlan riders lurking in the background. Oh god, those Warg riders are through. Yeah, I'm worried about this now. Yeah, those Marines haven't been able to use up their full storage of ammunition, and we are just getting our lines swarmed. This is just an issue with the Elves, and especially when you're trying to do a shield and like a proper phalanx shield mixed in with pikes like this. It's your line is so thin. You can see just from the mini map there, we've got a total surround going on now. And had we just had the pikes and then the swordsmen on the flanks, We could have taken more ground, we could have stopped that, but the problem is then you're going to get shot up. You don't have that shield around you, and you're also a lot lighter. And that's more issues too. Mythol Marines then getting surrounded, stabbed in the back. Got trolls in there. There's no dedicated troll killers here. And yeah, this is getting quite messy for poor old Lindon. Harlan Riders chasing away some of these guys, but oh god, they received a charge and a half from those wargs. That did not turn out nicely for them. Trying to keep the chase going, get them away, pursuing them off. Horse Lords of Ulmo waiting. Oh god, we need to be charging stuff with these guys, but there's a lot of micro to be done here. Harlan Guard there out of ammo, getting engaged. Ah, damn, Horse Lords of Ulmo getting caught by the Gundabad Guard. This is just the case when you're fighting Angmar. It can be going so well, and then suddenly it's not. That's just, Angmar is just this tide. But you can see how thin. We've almost busted through in the centre and all. But the thing is, once we bust through in the centre, they're going to shoot us. Just like, okay, no, we're shooting at Harlan Riders, fair enough. But yeah, we busted through in the centre. And, okay, but it's the flanks. The flanks are where it counts. And yeah, Get Wrecked is pulling troops off the centre. These Snaga archers just getting sent on in there just to die. They're not going to rack up kills there, but 190 little Snaga already took 160. Oh god, they're going to die very quickly. But if they just buy like 10 seconds, that's an extra 10 seconds that the flanks are just outnumbering and overwhelming, and the wargs are rattling in and out. Horse Lords of Ulmo getting a good little charge into the Inquisitors, taking them down to 21. What we could do is get a general kill. Oh god, we've got our... No, that's not our general, luckily. God, that was just the captain. Yeah, no, that's the... I saw his face and I thought it was the General from Ladris. No, we've got our nice white bearded man. Oh, damn, some of these pikes turn around the wrong way. Very easy to do mid-battle. I certainly do it myself a lot. Barwhite's down to 50, 51 even, so they're not long for this world either. As I say, the centre is just such a domination station for Lindon, but even the left flank, actually, the Elves have regained control. Yeah, those pikes are going to be able to turn around. There's no cavalry over here to pest... Oh, in that. Warg Riders, but shaken, and only 11 off them. If we get a quick little turnaround... Oh, come on, boys. We can slash some of them down. We can get a break. We can get a break and they'll be gone. But that was a good charge. The Inquisitors are here now. I was going to say, if we'd have won the left, then we could have, like, used this as an anchor, or just gotten our backs up against the wall and done a bit of a crescent around it. But no, I think these Inquisitors and these wargs just being active at this point in the battle is going to be a bit too much. But we're responding for... Wait. I'm sorry, I didn't even see the Forlindon Scouts. But I guess that's the point of the Forlindon Scouts. You just don't really spot them. Such a cool little unit. So fast. And a really nice little charge. If your enemy's used up all their ammunition and they get brought out, I'm excited to see what they've done. I totally didn't spot them. Sorry about that, boys. But yeah, hopefully they've racked up some good kills, because they are a great little charging unit if you can keep them from getting damaged. Kind of like the Dunman Outriders, you know, I like them for the same reason as that. Nice and cheap, so fast, and still that devastating AP charge that can come on in there. But unlike the Dunman Outrunners, or Outriders, Outrunners I think they're called, they don't have a little shield. They're totally unshielded. Very lightly armoured. Yeah, they'll die Ricky Tech. But no, that was super, actually. Okay. Oh no, we're not done. We're not done. I keep thinking I'm like Get Wreck's out for the count in this fight, but no, he's not finished. As he's got his Forlindon pikes moving on in there for a nice little backstab into the Witch Realm pikemen there. And yeah, these trolls still ain't going anywhere. We've got the Horse Lords of Ulmo still up and about, 10 of them. Any Inquisitors? 9 Inquisitors. I mean, this could turn into a late game just cavalry fight if we end up just deleting all of our infantry. Harlan Guard firing away. Oh, into the Inquisitors. Okay. I mean, well armored, shielded, but yeah, rattling them down and maybe getting a general kill, causing a bit of a mass rout, not to like end the game, but just to snag a few corpses. Well, to snag a few make a few corpses, I guess. Horses of Ilmo still just trying to charge on in. Only 200 frames left. I think we're either about to get a bit of a rout here or just a meh. Yeah, it's fair enough. We were running out of paths to victory there for Get Wrecked. I don't really know how we were going to be able to get that done. But yeah, as I say, maybe a general kill, quick rout, snag a few of them, and then maybe, but oh well. Inquisitors there, getting some good kills. Ward Riders actually not racking up as monster kill count as I expected. Archers, nice. It's what you're always going to see up against Lindon, even low tier archers. And that's why I'm surprised we didn't get the Gobble Trackers as well. But I guess Gobble Trackers meant smaller front line. We couldn't have surrounded them properly, so and then they would have been able to break through the centre even faster and gotten in amongst our archers. Perhaps that was the case. And there was no point taking the Gobble Trackers when the stagger archers are going to be good enough. Pikes there, yeah, nice. Actually, matching them and having that sturdy armor so the enemy pike can't really get through you as well. Stalkers, good. And Angmar halberds actually doing not too bad. I would have thought that they got just like ripped apart, but they did okay. Gobbo banned, but they were used nicely, and you can see the amount of casualties healed. I usually think that means that they were shot up, so they did absorb a lot of fire from Get Wrecked. So we'll jump through, get Wrecked kills as well. Once again, a pretty big disparity, and once again, unfortunately, an elven loss, which is quite sad to see. But looking through horse lords, yeah. Okay, doing not too bad. Pikes, though. Great to see that difference there between the... Wait a second. Mythlond, yeah. Oh, Mythlond for Lindon. Why not? I just don't understand the way people construct their armies sometimes. Then... Yeah, but generally the pikes doing a lot of the damage there, which is good. Unfortunately, though... Yeah, I think those Mythlon Marines just not being able to use up their jabs really hurt us. What about the Riders? Okay. Yeah, a bit nasty for those poor old Riders there. And for Lindon Scouts, that's too bad, only 29. But yeah, I think they popped out and the enemy started some ammo, they got a bit scared, and they're so fragile. They're so fragile. But imagine a Lindon Scout charging a troll. Oh, yes, please. But anyway, sorry. So whatever. And on to the next one.